All right, folks. Welcome to the Phoenix Premier League. My name's Jason Ives. I am joined by my buddy, Mr. Chris Werner. Chris, thanks for taking time. Appreciate you being here.
Happy to be here.
Folks, before we get going, both Chris and I have had some medical issues here over the course of the last couple of months. I wanted to say a big thank you and a big shout out to everybody that's reached out and checked on me. It's certainly been very, very warming, and I greatly appreciate everybody doing it. I can't thank you enough. So, thanks for all that. Let's leave it at that.
Yep.
Other than the fact that I haven't smoked a cigarette in 4 days, so let's hope.
Oh, congratulations!
I don't scratch your eyes out by the end of this show.
That's why I wore glasses tonight.
But thanks for having us, folks. Give us a like, give us a share. Let's get the viewers that these players deserve. We got a great match tonight. We got Ben Phares and Brandon Medley. Anytime you get those two on the camera, it's always going to be a great show. It's going to be a fun one to watch.
Yeah, definitely. Most definitely.
We were out there watching them warm up. They were shooting some pretty sharp darts.
Yeah, they had some high threes, low fours, and I think saw a couple of sixes and sevens thrown in there.
Yeah, it's going to be something.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're down in that Challenger League, which is like the division below the Premier League, and there's some great people in there. Let's take a look at some of these tables. Now, let's start off in the Premier League. All right, so top left side, Tim Neal leading the way there. One of our very own, one of the to-the-point streamings, Tim Neal. And to-the-point streaming's Trevor Sellers, first and second there. That's all you got to do is join a team to get really good at darts, apparently. I don't know why it didn't work for me. But Tim's way ahead in games, but he's doing really, really well. Interesting note there, Lee Jones. He's played 60. He's only won 27. When was the last time that you've seen Lee Jones compete in a league and he hasn't won half of his games yet?
I don't know that I've seen it, but I know he won the last league, so it's surprising to see that the scores haven't been there. But again, not knowing exactly who he's played and how some of that's played out.
And that's some of the things, but and some fantastic names there.
Yeah,
but
absolutely,
right below that is the Challenger League, and that's what we're going to be watching tonight. You see Ben down there in third place. After tonight's match, very good chance. He's probably going to win more than one game, but there's a very good chance he'll be moving up to second place.
Yep.
Doesn't really have the opportunity to get up to first to Adams' level, but he could be well moving up after tonight.
Yep.
What's interesting about the Challenger League, the third and fourth place person play against each other in a playoff, the winner of which moves up to the Premier League. So be it Ben, be it Garrett, whoever it may be, there's a very good chance they're going to be playing Ron Thompson to see if they move up to the Premier League.
Yeah, Ron's been hot, shooting a lot of good darts lately.
Yeah, Ron's one of those guys that can come out and just shoot fire.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And between Adam, Garrett, and Ben, all those guys deserve to be in the Premier League.
Yeah,
and Ron too.
Yeah, I would.
So it's going to be a fun one to watch. You see Brandon down there; he's in 7th place. He's just kind of getting his feet wet in this program.
Yeah.
His main goal this season is probably just going to be survival.
Yeah.
Let me make it through. Let me see how we do. What he's going to have to do there, he wants to get out of that bottom 2, which he could very well do tonight. But he wants to get out of that bottom 2, get up there to the Ron Thompson level so he can find a little bit of safety in there. Right in the middle is a sweet spot.
Yeah, I think with Brandon, and just kind of talk with him a little earlier, it doesn't sound like he's shooting a lot of darts outside of this league here. So I think if he, getting another league under his belt will, or shooting simultaneously, just builds that repetition, muscle memory. Because watching him throw in there warming up, he's got fire in him.
Oh yeah,
it's just a matter of getting that consistency.
A great dude, fun to watch, and he's given us one of the highlights at States before, so it's going to be fun to watch him.
Yeah,
I wanted to put the Ladies Premier League up there just to give it a little bit of a push. Hopefully we'll get some of the ladies on the stream here, but a couple of newcomers, Megan and Hannah, some newcomers leading the way in that league right now.
Yep.
It was Tori and Allie that were just kind of running away with it for a long time, but it's great to see some new names in there. Hunter as well, Amy Miller as well, Lindsay, one of my favorites. We've had her on the Siege before, and everybody loves Amy, of course, and can't go without. But another fantastic league and another very close league right there. Right, if
definitely.
you look at all the ladies that essentially 2nd through 5th right there, not many games separate them. All right, so it's going to be a fun one. ladies, if you get a chance, join in that Premier League. That's a great place to be, let me tell you. All right. It's back to us, my friend.
Yeah.
The camera's smiling upon us tonight.
Very much is.
Chris, you look great. You look healthy.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
How's your
Feel
prediction?
better?
How's your prediction model? You feeling pretty good? Who you picking tonight? What's your score? We're going to play 15 games no matter what.
Yeah, I don't know Brandon very well. Don't know that doesn't mean that he can't play, because I know obviously he's in this league for a reason. Mm-hmm. I'm going with Ben. I know Ben's got he's been bringing it, so I see he seems to be in a spot where he can capture some real estate. He gets that real estate there, and I think that's going to kind of help set him off and get him back up in the Premier League where he probably belongs, actually. So.
Yeah, and I agree with you. And Ben was one of those guys. He let himself fall down to the 5th place in the Premier League, which means he was eligible for relegation or going down a league.
Right.
But he had to play a playoff game. If he won that playoff game, it was against Joel and Harris. We had it live here at the Castle.
Yep.
He would have stayed up in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he didn't win that one. He lost to Joel.
Yeah, Joel was on fire that night. Yeah, absolutely.
And even someone as good as Ben, got shoved down. So you're picking Ben. I got Ben
9-6. I think
9-6?
I think watching Brandon warm up, I saw they were dogfighting back and forth, just warming up. I think obviously in the match itself, I see them bringing some more darts, and bringing those averages up in the four ranges for the cricket. And double is on this board is. It is what it is, You either get in or you don't, and trip 20's your target. So.
And that's going to be key. And I think that's what may or may not hurt Brandon tonight is he able to get in on that double in on his first or second dart. That's going to be key for him. You don't win any rounds when you don't get in.
Yeah,
you find
absolutely.
yourself behind.
Yeah, and you start pressuring yourself. You start, get around behind, and you think there's no way of catching up, but hey, just relax.
And a word to the wise, it could be 10-2. But those last 3 matches, they matter a great, great deal.
Yeah.
And so even if you're down 10-2 or 2-10 in that particular case, winning those last 3 matches or putting up a really good match in those last 3 matches could get you out of relegation.
Yep, absolutely.
It could save you bacon at the end of the season.
Most
so
definitely.
Something to watch for. I'm also going to be picking Ben. I'm going to go one closer, though. I think it's time for our last late decider here at the Castle. So I'm going to go with Ben, and I'm going to go 8-7. So let's see how he does, shall we?
Would make for a great match for sure, either one. 9-6, 8-7, that's a pretty good selection there, I think.
There's nothing better than hanging with friends on a Friday night before we all go out and do silly stuff.
Absolutely.
All right, folks, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to run a 42-second spot, which is going to give me enough time to go over there and turn a green light on, at which point in time, when we come back, we'll be live in the arena, and we'll get this match rolling. All righty? Thanks for joining us tonight. Please give us a like, give us a share. Stay right with us. Watch this promo video because we did it ourselves, and then we'll go forward from there. All righty? Let's get right to it. Brandon's going to kick us off that first start. Double in on the 19. You don't see that too often, but there's nothing wrong with that as an opening.
Nice.
Low ton.
Yeah, nice low ton in.
Good to see you right out the gate. Let's give a big shout out to those watching along. Miss Tori, Bud, it's great to see you guys again. Thank you, sir.
Hey, I like seeing, keep throwing those predictions out there, everyone. Looks, we're seeing a good variety there.
Couple of my friends. Angela, I hope everything is going well with you. Big Trevor watching along in the chat with us. Great to have you all with us.
There we go. Brandon coming in, finding them 20s.
Yeah, Ben, great first start.
There we go.
Look at this from Ben. There's 2.
There it is.
Ooh, looks like it dropped that one a little bit low.
Ooh, nice look right off the rip.
You know, that's one of those
Starting
you're disappointed with the 121 because your
Yeah.
first two darts were the trip 20. Right?
They're dead nails in the center
That's
there.
right. If you throw it the other way around, you throw the
Yeah.
one first, you're like,
Yeah,
oh, that's a
exactly, yeah.
great dart.
Yeah, exactly.
You look at Brandon there, a little bit disappointed, but he just needs
Yeah.
to stay in it. Still holding a nice lead on Ben right here.
Yep. Ben's got the height dialed in, that's for sure. He's gonna start once he start getting that left and right moving, he's gonna be drilling.
Yeah, very close match. We're just getting going. Folks, give us a like, give us a share. It's great to see everybody in the chat. Thanks for joining us. Look at this.
There we go.
Ooh, just
right
on top.
Right on it.
It's a solid ton 40, though. Puts him on an out.
Puts him in a good position for an out. He started in those 19s. Looks like he can work himself out with them.
Let's see what Ben can do for pressure. That's a great first.
There we go.
That's a great second. Is he going to stay there? No. Oh,
No,
he
yes,
does.
He did.
That's a ton 80.
There's a first ton 80 of the night. Nice.
Yeah, I didn't even switch the
Very
cameras.
nice.
Could we do it again and I'll switch the cameras this time? All right.
There we go. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Puts him in a little bit of a challenge right here.
here we go.
Yeah, smart dart. Leaves him 42. So Ben's going to be looking at 17 tops probably.
Yep.
There's the 17. Let's see if he can hit the tops. There it is.
Nice out. Right off.
All right. Match one's going to go to Ben, which means I need the scoreboard, which is over on the other desk. Bear with me a second, folks.
There goes Ben starting in where he outed. Nice ton 60 in. Good darts.
That's the perfect
That's
end, right?
exactly the way.
You don't get much better than that.
Nope, that's the way to bring it in. I see Brandon likes that bottom of the board when he come in.
Well, Brandon just feeling that pressure from Ben right away, and that's
Yep.
what you don't want to happen. You don't want to have that open round on that first leg. Got to put that out of your mind pretty quick.
Yep. Ben's getting them trip 20s dialed in. That's
that one looked like it dropped a little bit low. He's dropping that third dart just a smidge low.
Yep.
But there's nothing wrong with the ton 40.
No, not at all. Sets himself up in a good position there with Brandon still working to try to get himself in. There we go. Now he's in. Now he can run. All right, 60 in, better than another dry round.
Not too late yet.
Nope. Good thing about double is you gotta double out to get the game. So still out there. Nope, another.
Not a nice round there from Ben. Ben shooting a 47 this leg. That's tough to beat, and I'm gonna tell you right there.
Yep.
Big time, Brandon Medley. Got to keep shooting here, keep that positive thoughts going.
Brandon's got a nice smooth stroke. You know,
does.
seeing it on the camera like this, he's just got a good stroke there.
I said to Ben earlier on, you know, his first two darts are some of the best darts you'll see in Indy darts, but it's that third dart that always seems to get him a little bit. He sets himself up nice with a double 16 though.
Yep.
Brandon can't get to an out, but he can maybe apply a little bit of pressure. Let's see what Ben can do with a 16. Ooh, just on the inside, right above it, double 8.
Right inside, yep.
Ooh.
See, that's where Brandon just stays hot or gets it in there and gets a good score here. He can still put himself in, put himself in a position.
And that's what you're trying to do. You just want to put some pressure on that double 8 right now.
Yeah, that's exactly. There we go.
Another one of those.
More.
There you go.
It is. Now
there
he's got himself a look.
That's a solid ton 40 right
That's
there.
Right.
So Ben's going to be shooting at the double 8. Ooh, and he busts, and that can happen.
Yep.
All right, now that can happen. Now this is Brandon's opportunity to steal one.
Yep.
Lots of ways to go. Let's see what he does. Not going to have the opportunity now.
Yep.
But you're back to where we were before. You want to apply pressure.
Yep. Set yourself up. Get yourself in a position where you got to
look
get.
at
That's
that.
a big dart right there.
Yeah.
That big trip 20 is the last one there to leave him tops.
And Ben knows this is it. Needs to hit that double 8.
Yeah, it looks like he's forcing a little bit.
There
it is. That was a smooth one.
Yep. Well, you give him 9 darts at it. He's going to hit it, right?
Yeah, no, that was good.
So an early 2-0 lead for Ben.
All right, now here's what we got to watch and warming up. Watch these guys warming up in cricket. So
Yeah.
I'm expecting some big numbers here and watching these guys run around the board.
Well, I almost think it's a little bit more even when it comes to cricket. And Brandon, not pointing here, going straight down to the 19s. I don't hate that strategy.
Now, if he gets that trip 19 and gets to move along, the thing of it is, at some point, these guys are, well, again, maybe it's just a gentleman's game so far, and there goes the gentleman's game.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Perfect
Nice
darts.
9
Solid
mark,
9
yes.
mark from Ben Phares,
Big
ladies and
9
gentlemen.
mark, big 9 mark. But Brandon going right to it, right knowing where he needs to go. So that's he just got to, once he starts catching those triples, I think that's when it's going to really.
Yep.
He'll start setting it off.
And he's not in bad shape right here. He still holds that wedge.
Yep.
That 18 wedge, and Ben's unable to close it. So this is Brandon's opportunity here.
Yep.
At least a triple on the 18, and he finds himself right back in it. And there's that triple we talking about. Going to stay right there. There's another triple. Is he going to the 19s? He did,
Yes,
and he
he
went and
does.
hit the double.
Yeah.
Who says there's no doubles in cricket, and who
That's
says
right.
you never see an 8 mark?
Well, that's what he come in on 01, so I guess he likes that number.
Yeah,
so
nothing wrong with that.
Can't be mad at it.
Little Beast in the chat watching along with us. What's going on, Dad? It's great to have you with us.
There we go.
Yeah, look at that from Medley. Ooh, a couple of loose starts there on the end, but
Yeah, I
a
think
great
so
trip
too,
17.
Not necessarily like the 15. It just seemed a little bit too far away. Probably should have went back that 17 went up to that 18 first, I guess.
Yeah, Ben's going to find the 15s here. Yeah, just kind of resets on that third dart. Smart dart.
Yeah, there we go.
Smart play, and that's what it pays
There
off
we
for him. Still doesn't have the point lead, but gets that wedge back that he needs. Brandon does have the 18s available to him if he wants to go point. He's going to go and try and close the 15s first. That one's going to cost him because he's really he's got to commit to it. Yeah.
Yep. Now he's got to throw at that. Had to throw at that big duck just to get the close.
Yep. No. So Ben finds himself 19 points behind. He's got the 16s on the bullseyes to work with. Closes the 16s on the first dart. Closes the 18s back to the 16s. Oh, when he floats it up.
He was doing work on those 16s in practice, so I kind of thought that was going to be a kill shot.
Pressure shot right here for Mr. Medley. He needs to do that. Did that right out of the gate. Going up bullseyes now. There it is, a double bull.
All right.
Nah, he's one bull away.
Ben still got the hammer, though.
We'll just keep it right here on the bullseye cam.
Yep. 4 bulls will get it.
There's one. There's 2 of them.
2 of them. All right.
Let's zoom in on that bullseye a little bit.
Yeah, there's them.
Brandon needs 1. Needs 1. Oh,
no.
A little bit low. That could hurt. We're going to keep it right here, though.
Yep.
All right. Ben needs 2 of these bullseyes. He does that with 1 dart. Why do you even take 3 darts up there?
Yeah.
Get left 2 on the table.
You got to feel the same throw every time. So you got to have the darts in your hand just so you know what it feels like. So
big darts for Big Ben Phares. He takes a 3-0 early lead. The streak, you get to this level, you do find a lot of streaks going. So let's not be surprised if Brandon doesn't win 3 in a row here.
Yeah.
Ben in on that first start though is tremendously helpful.
Yeah, he's been money on that first start getting in. So keeping the pressure off himself to get some good score in there.
Cody Young saying, "What a strange leg."
There we go.
Well, Brandon disappointed that he's not getting in on that first start. I'm happy he's getting in, quite frankly. That's you get 1 point separating. You don't have to throw right now. Look at this from Ben.
Yeah.
Look at this from Ben. Oh, that's a big ton 80.
Second ton 80 for the night for Big Ben. He's finding them.
Brandon Medley steps back up.
There we go. Oh, Brandon's finding it.
Yeah, Brandon's finding it.
There's that ton 40.
You feel like a failure following a ton 80 with a ton 40, but you'll take a ton 40 every time.
Well, he's kind of strafing into the 5s and the 1s, so I mean I think you get a couple of those trip 20s in there, it eases it up.
All right, even I can do the math on this one. So Brandon's going to find himself 80 points behind exactly, or 120 points behind exactly. That's not going to help on that first one, and that's not going to help on the second one.
Well, that's what's been that's kind of been crippling a little bit.
You'll see that. I can do that. I can do that. There's no problem with that.
I do well at that, actually. Yeah. Unfortunately. There we go. Ben's finding it again. Yeah, there's
leaves himself in a nice 2-dart combination, a 96.
Yep, nice ton.
Ben
nice
does like the 18s.
Setup. Yep.
All right, big time. Let's put some pressure on this 96. Need a ton plus. All right.
Well, he's got his up and down there. His left and right was coming in line there, so that's good. All right.
Ben's still looking at it.
Same.
There you go. Double 8. We've been here before.
So already hit this one, so knows what it feels like.
Ooh, just on the inside. He's going to come back looking at the double 4. Let's see how much pressure he'll be under.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that first starts finding that 1 a little too often.
I think he's getting frustrated with it too. Fortunately, his second and third darts are actually kind of coming back up into the 20s, so he's figured it out. It just he's got to get number 1 to hit the hole.
All right,
down to the deuce. Oh, now we're in the madhouse.
No, he just busted it. Smart move, probably. Brandon's not sitting on an out.
No out shot, so yep.
There's no prize for the highest average.
No.
That's a big dart right there.
Yeah, it is. There we go.
There you go.
Another big one. Now put a little pressure on that 8 for Ben, so we'll see if he gets a look at it.
My partner in crime, Sean, said nobody misses a double 4, neither does Ben Phares, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations, Ben, taking a 4-0 lead early. We're going to see Brandon with the throw to get us going here.
All right, let's see what you got, Brandon. Let's get in this dart right off the bat. Get yourself comfortable.
Miss Jenny Higgs, I don't know if you ever heard of her or not. She said, darts are fun, but these commentators, whoo-wee.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I tell you what, the sex appeal. The raw sex appeal of our voices.
Absolutely.
Let me tell you. Big shout out to Dallas Williams watching along with us. Rodney, Kyrie, Rick. It's good to see you playing darts again. Alexa watching along with us. Pleasure to have you. Mr. Sean Belton's going to join us here Tuesday. And Anthony Michael Ward joining us along with us. Pleasure to have you all. Thanks for tuning in. Please give us a like, give us a share. We are To The Point streaming. This is Phoenix Premier League action on a Friday night. Now, I've started regaining a little bit of health. We'll get back to doing this most Friday nights. Folks, if you're going out tonight to a blind draw, I'm sure you're just getting ready to leave the house right now. Please be careful. Be smart. It's chilly out there. Drive careful. Be responsible.
Ben's got that trip 20 dialed in. He'll get a strafe with dart there, but he's dialing the.
Well, and that's a good strafe,
big
right?
Numbers,
so your loose dart was right at the beginning.
Yeah.
So your next 2 darts are trip, and you feel good about it.
Yep.
Yeah, Brandon seems to be floating a little bit off to the right. I'm not sure. I got to take a little bit closer look. I think he may be not falling through all the way there. Look at this from Ben. Right down the pipe.
Yep.
Nice. Solid ton 40 there from Mr.
Another
Phares.
one.
Brian Drew saying, Jason, I hope you're feeling better. I am. And I will tell you, a big part of the reason is my girlfriend, Michelle, and all my friends, including you, Mr. Brian, that have reached out and wished me well. I'm thankful to you all. Big shout out to Michelle. Big shout out to Keegan and his fiance Emily. Thanks for all your help. Big shout out to all the doctors and all the nurses over at Franciscan Medical Facility.
There we go, Ben.
Ed Martin, how you doing, sir? It's nice to see your voice. Oh, nice to see your name back on Facebook around. You're starting to hit the dartboard again. And it's getting to Brandon now.
I see his body mechanics are just kind of.
Yep.
He's kind of getting there. He's got good darts in him. He's gonna.
There you go, big dart there from Ben. He takes
Nice
another
shot.
leg.
He's gonna get it. He'll get it together. He's
Yep.
gonna get it. He's gonna put a string together and get himself comfortable again.
Well, and it wasn't too long ago, quite frankly, that Ben was on the other end of this, right?
Yeah.
He and Jolin was doing the
Absolutely.
same thing on a playoff night. So we're back to cricket. I think Brandon's probably a little bit more comfortable in cricket.
Yeah, I think so.
Ben staying right up there, pointing away. Puts up 40 points with a nice solid 5 mark to get us going. He opened the first cricket match with a 9 mark, so that's an improvement from Brandon's point of view.
Yep.
Let's see what he can do with the 19s here.
We started out with these, so I think he likes this bottom side. But
Kinda.
gonna need. There we go. There's that.
That's a really tough
Good
last
last
start
trip,
to throw him through there. He had those first two kind of blocking him off a
Yeah,
little
absolutely. But kept the score tight and put himself in a good position. Ooh.
bit. All right, so there's the opening that Brandon's looking for. You want to
Yep.
build that point lead right now.
Yeah.
Let's see what he does.
There we go. Good start. I'd like to stay down there again. I'd like to stay down there for another
Yep.
dart before
Yep.
I move on.
Well, we talked about it a little bit earlier. Brandon, who's a fantastic darter, doesn't play as often as some of the
Yeah.
other folks in the
Yeah,
league,
exactly, yep.
and especially at this level of competition, he doesn't face this kind of a level in week in, week out.
Right. Yep.
Still has the 19s available to him. Needs to hit that trip if he can.
Yep.
Just below it.
Get him some more room. I was gonna say, I know Ben's got to take the
Yeah.
duck.
Ben's going to close it out. Let's see what he does right here. It's
There
just
he
looking
goes,
to close down the wedges for him.
Yep.
And then Brandon forced to go to bullseyes here.
Yeah. Maybe just trying to set himself up for the next game. Hopefully,
Yep.
get himself find that stroke so he goes in hot.
Well, and you want to hit what you're aiming at, right? And
Yeah,
that'll give
absolutely.
you all the confidence in the world.
Yep.
Ben's just going to shoot bullseyes here, and all the misses, he's going to hope to pick up some points, which he
Fall.
does on 2 of those darts. Picks
Yep.
up a handy 32 points. All right, I don't
There
hate
we
it.
go.
Closes the 20s.
Gotta find that stroke.
Well,
Find that stroke.
he's still 69 points ahead. Let's see what Ben can do right here.
Yep. There we go.
Yeah, Ben's
Just-
not
just-
able to close the bullseyes just yet, but he does gain a little bit back on that
Yeah,
points.
Just whittling away. Just
Yep.
whittling the points and putting himself in a good position to.
There you go.
There
There you go. Just
Yep.
hit it 2 at a time. Nothing wrong with that. Finds himself 83 points ahead, so he's gained a little bit of a point lead. Ben's probably going to close down those bullseyes before you know it.
There we go.
That's a big catch right there.
Yeah, it is.
And he
Yep.
does shut
Yep.
down the bullseye. So,
All right. Brandon doesn't have the out, but he's still got a solid look to put himself in position.
29 points behind, or 29 points up, I guess. He
Yeah.
does manage to close the 17s, but he leaves
So,
Ben's
yep.
favorite 18s open. A trip 18 right here is going to do it, or just 2 18s. That first one's a little high. Is it a blocker? Uh-oh. Ben's got 1 dart. There it is. That's a huge dart.
Big trip 18.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a 4.25 on that, and
No.
it's great to see Ben pick it with that last dart. That's always been his weakest dart, and when he hits it like that, it's wonderful to see. So Ben off to an early 6-0 lead, and my prediction of an 8-7 last leg decider is not looking great right now.
Well, it's a still good dart. So regardless of the score, the outcome, we get to sit here on a Friday night, watch some darts, and have a good time talking about it.
Yeah, that's right. Folks, thanks again for joining us. Steve, Michael, hope you're starting to feeling better too, my friends. Sarah Laney is watching along. Miss Hannah Miller, Matt Hayes, great to have you. Kevin Darks watching along. Misty Kramer watching along. Great to have you all. Thanks for joining us tonight, folks. Please be safe if you're going out tonight.
Nice in for Ben again. Just seems he's been automatic on that first start getting in.
Well, yeah. I mean, I was commentating. I was commentating with Ben earlier on. The top half of that Challenger League with Adam Kleinfelder, with Garrett and with Ben.
Yep.
It's almost like the Premier League +3.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
But that's that kind of a concept is what makes the Premier League so good because it changes every 7 weeks, right?
Yep.
3 go up, 3 go down, and if you get caught on the wrong side of a playoff match like Ben did, you find yourself down for a season or two.
No, what I like about that is it is a short league. It gets everybody playing each other once, and you know what? I like the bracketing the way they've got people going up, keep people going down. And it keeps everybody fired up and playing throughout the league. So
and you get to play some different people.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
I mean, essentially 40% of the league changes every
absolutely.
season. Right? So that's always fun to watch. Let me give a shout out to Skip, to one of my favorites, to Miss Tanya Summers, watching along with us. Thanks for watching, guys. We appreciate you joining us. Yeah, Ben just automatic on that first start.
Yeah, he's fine.
Look at this. Drops down.
There we go.
It's okay.
Good switch. I like it. Like the setup. He's got a lot of room there, so set himself up.
And I like the focus. It's a solid ton from Brandon right there. Just you fight all the way through. And we talked about it in the opening. Doesn't matter what the score is. Every match is going to matter at the end of the season.
Yep.
And when we are playing a short season like what we are, it's really going to make a huge difference. Oh, sorry about that, folks. Hit the wrong button. Didn't want to see it. Ben Phares taking a solid 74 out right there.
We didn't want to show you what it looked like, but he took it out.
Trust us.
Yep, automatic.
Getting in on that first start.
Yeah.
Almost a perfect 10 again for Ben, but a solid done 3.
Yep.
Now then, Brandon, let's see if you get in on that first dart. You've had a lot of success on the second dart. Let's get in on maybe not. Let's get in on that second dart. Let's get in. There you go.
There you go. Likes that 19.
You don't see many people coming in on a double 19, but
no.
You're seeing it tonight, folks.
Yep.
Big shout out to Thomas Bowman saying, glad you're doing good. I'm back, Mr. Jason. It's a pleasure to be back, Thomas. Thank you for all your well wishes.
He's got them trip 20s dialed.
That's about the fourth 121 he's hit tonight.
Yeah. There you go, Brandon. Oof. Just so close.
And that's just, he's a quarter of an inch off tonight.
Yep. Just so close.
There's been a few times he's hit that trip 1.
There
Look at this from Ben.
Yep.
Drops down.
There's the high ton right there. He's got it. He's got it
perfect darts.
Yep.
Smart darts, too. Able to adjust and drop down and hit that trip 19, so you have a nice setup and an out.
Yep. Setting himself at the top of the board to take that out.
And Brandon, unfortunately for Brandon, he really hasn't had too much of a sniff at a double.
No,
tonight.
he hasn't.
And
no.
that's just goes to show it's not how poor Brandon's playing, but it's how wonderful Ben is playing this evening.
Yeah, he's shooting some killer numbers for sure. There,
look at that. Look at that. Takes a 95 with a trip 19 and a double 19. Loose first start, but he makes up for it right away, shooting a 41.75.
Absolutely.
And that's an 8-0 lead right now, so he's going to take the match for certain. All right, Brandon. Let's get you off that goose egg, my friend. There it is.
There we go.
Big dart. Closes that wedge. Does to Ben what Ben did to him last cricket match.
Yep.
Yeah, Amber saying Ben is on fire. You are correct, young lady. He is on fire tonight, and it's great to see. It's not great if your name is Brandon Medley right now, but let's see if Brandon can't pull this one out. It'd be good to see. There he is. There he is, shooting a 6 right now.
There we go.
Got a couple of wedges on his buddy.
He's got it. He's got the darts in him. He just needs one dart to fall that the rest of them will chase.
Well, Ben's favorite triple 18.
Yeah.
There's a nice little 7 mark on the 18s right there. Takes that point lead right back. All right, Brandon, get that point lead and close your 18s. Let's see what he can do. He closes the 18s. And he closed the 15s too. He's just going to go around and close those wedges down. Shut all the opportunities down for Ben. So Ben's going to be stuck with bulls and 16s to build up a point lead because Brandon's got a ton of wedges on him. And Ben's not able to do it with the 16. So Brandon right here is going to be looking to close the 16s, regain that point lead. As the 16s closed. Oh, look at this. Look at that. There you go. That's the way to do it. Double bull, double bull. Brandon Medley shooting a 6.25 that leg.
Off the schneid, and now there we go. Here's the run.
There you go. Yeah, it all starts now. I'm still alive. I'm still alive with my 8-7 prediction.
That's right.
That's 1 in a row from Brandon. Let's go there, young man. Let's go. Ben's shockingly in on the first start again. Takes care of that one and builds on it.
Yep.
All right, Brandon.
All right, Brandon's he's tasted victory now. Now he's got blood in the water. Let's see what we can do with it.
Yeah, it's a little bit of an opening for you. He's in on the first start.
Yep.
All right, still managed to find that one, but he's
that
in.
First one in on the first start, absolutely.
That's right, and he's got a point lead.
Keeps him moving.
Yep. You see a little bit of frustration on Ben's face there with that first start. Hit that trim one. All right, Brandon. Door is ajar. Now step on through.
That's right.
Needs a ton here. Needs a ton plus. That's a good dart.
Yep, that's a great dart.
That's a great dart right there. Absolutely. Nothing wrong with a ton 23.
He's just not comfortable on them 20s up there.
No. Well, and it's smart that he moves.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
I mean, if you're not comfortable, there's no need. Just keep shooting at it.
No sense of forcing it. Exactly.
Yep.
There we go. There's Ben. Big Ben with them 20s. All right, Brandon, here we go.
Shout out to my buddy Josh. Shout out to my buddy Mark watching along with us in the chat. Thanks for joining us, guys. Pleasure to have you along. Hope you all have a great weekend. And look at this from Brandon.
Brandon's finding them 19s.
1, 2, 3s back to back.
Yep.
See if Ben has the opportunity to put a little bit of pressure on this now. He finds his favorite triple 18. All right, Brandon, this is the shot that sets you up for that double. Let's see what you can do. It's a great first.
Yeah, it is. One more.
Oh, okay. All right. 116 can be a tough one. The outlaw, Paul Rogers. Watching along with in the chat. How you doing, Paul? Thanks for joining us, my friend. Thank you for all the well wishes.
There we go.
Ben Phares with a big last. Leaves himself a 180. It's not an out in this particular format, but
putting some pressure though. It's kind of in that. He's in that window.
He's a trip. Ooh, stay there, get a trip.
Yep.
Okay, all right. I don't like that last dart, but that's okay.
No.
Put you on a 1 dart out. And let's face it, the only reason I don't like it is I'm not sure that we have a double 11 cam. But we'll take a look. Can you see it? Yeah, we can kind of see it from here. Let's see what he does. Brandon Medley looking for the double 11 right here. Ooh, just on the inside.
Yeah.
Gives himself 11-3 for the double 4. Or 9 for the double 1. Oh, that might be a good thing. But Ben, who is sitting on 40.
Yep, that's his money maker.
Uh-oh. Drops it down. Double 10. Uh-oh.
Well, he's back up there at that.
There it is for Ben Phares. They're hitting that double five. Let me give a shout out to Miss Jennifer. It's great to hear your voice again. Hope you're feeling better. Jen, I am feeling fantastic. I am surrounded by friends, and I am gifted with love. Everybody wishing me feel better. I got a fruit basket from Carlos at Sidelines today, so I've got dinner covered. But it's great to be back. I've thanked everybody already, but I can't thank you enough for all the well wishes and all the messages I received. And
there we go. That's a nice end for Brandon.
They definitely all make a difference, folks. I will tell you.
Nice ton in. Set himself up.
You make a difference. Banding on that first start, couldn't hit that double 20 last time. Able to do it right here. Can he go for the perfect in? He can.
He does.
Second time of the night.
Yep.
Big ton 60 in. Can't get no better than that.
No.
Well, I guess technically you could. You went double bull.
Yeah,
in.
that's true. If you come in now.
Yeah.
Go in big fish backwards.
All right, Brandon Medley threatened here in the last leg. Let's see if he can't continue that threat.
There we go. Now he's finding that 20.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bet a little bit loose on that. This is your opportunity.
Little slack. There we go, Brandon.
This is where you need to focus, and it's glad to see his body language has come back to me positive again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Let's put my 9-6 prediction into play here. Just now run off another 5 games. And
and he likes that 123.
He
I don't know why he starts with a 333, but, if it is what it is, if it works for you.
Yeah.
162, not an out.
Guess that's setting up the goalpost. All right, set yourself up here.
Ooh, that's a difficult one. Go back to that trip 19 down the bottom there, son.
Yeah.
Ooh, just a little bit higher on that one. It's okay. 134 is very doable. And Ben's not sitting on an out yet.
No, but he can sure make it a tough 134, and he's sure trying to do it.
Oh,
going for that ton 80 again.
All right.
He's in a good spot. He's put some pressure on Brandon to get this 134 out.
Not gonna do it right now.
No.
Let's see how much pressure you can put on that 60. Unfortunate right there, but a nice 2-dart combination from 92. Yep. Let's see what Ben can do with a 60. Is that first one, double 20. Double 10. There it is. Yep. Ben Phares, ladies and gentlemen. Nice 3-dart combination there. A
right.
little bit of slack on that second dart. Picked it right up with that third.
Both our predictions are dead now. Like I saw
so we're just going to stop the stream and cut it off
from
here, folks. No need to go on.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening and watching. Have a great night.
Shout out to Dave, Collette, Joel, and Harris watching along with us in the chat. Thanks for joining us, guys. Zach, we try and do this most every Friday. As we come to the second half of the season, I think you'll find us try to put one together pretty much every Friday for you. And then on Tuesdays, we do Still Tip. And please join us for that. We got a great match coming up this Tuesday.
There goes the body language of Brandon again. He's just, just getting that one dart just seems to be kind of dragging him down just a little bit.
Well, and, the same thing would happen to you and I.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's nothing any of us aren't going through.
Yep.
The thing of it is, a lot of times we don't get to see it. You don't get to see yourselves on the camera to know that we're deflated after a bad throw or after a throw that we weren't expecting.
And you've been thinking about this match all day long, and how you can come out here and really put up some big numbers. And unfortunately, you ran into a brick wall with the name of Ben Phares.
Yep. What's going on, Sean Rosner? I see you out there, Adam.
Nice 6 mark there from Ben. Adam and Sean watching along. Good to see you, boys.
Yeah, he his warm up, his darts are way better than what he's showing. Way better than what he's showing. But again, as like I said, we talked to him earlier. He's not playing a lot of darts right now. But you know what? For close as he is on these numbers, he's shooting some pretty decent darts, all considering.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. And a nice double bull to finish off that one. That Ben's looking at, I think he's looking at 16s and 2 bulls. Let's see what he does. That's one of the bulls. Not going to do it this time through. Ben just shooting a meager 4.0 this time.
What up, Kevin? I see you watching out there.
Hey, what's going on, Mr. Cheshire? And Andrew Reilly's watching along. We got them a blind draw going this evening. Down at Reilly's in Lafayette.
So chase you out there in ransoms. You
Look
actually
at that from Ben Phares. Look at that. Solid darts. Didn't even need the double at the end, but just showing off.
Yeah.
Ben takes an 11-1 lead right now. But, yeah, and we talked about it at the opener. Let me just remind you, every leg really matters. And
yeah, absolutely.
for both of these guys in the positions that they're in, at the end of the season, Ben wants to go up automatically. He doesn't want to have that third spot where he's going to have to play somebody to win the playoff to move up.
Nope.
And in Brandon's case, he wants to win as many as he can so he can avoid going down automatically, at least getting him a shot in a playoff to stay up. And that's going to be crucial for him. So every leg matters in this league. It's just one of the more fun aspects about it. And in short leagues like this, only 7 weeks long with a playoff week at the end, it's going to be crucial that you play your best darts all the way through, no matter the score.
What's up, Mr. Jess? Yes, sir, it is. Happy to see you out here watching with us.
The Fatality Games is watching. What's going on, folks? Got your coaster I'm using right now on the table. Hope everything's well over there in beautiful Midlands of England. Emma Martin's watching along. What's going on, Miss Emma? Look forward to getting you back at the castle. Get you back on that siege.
There we go. That's what we're looking at. Now we're talking. Now we're talking, Brandon.
That's
there we go.
Solid 171.
Those are the darts
Brandon.
we know. Those are the darts we know you got.
Yep. That's a big dart right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And those are the darts you got to think about and remember. It's not the ones you miss.
Yeah,
You got to
exactly.
remember when you hit them hard.
Hit them, yep.
Let's see what he do. He's looking for positioning on his out right now.
Yep. Yep, he's got him dialed.
There you go.
There we go. Yep.
Another 95. So he finds himself back out of the 115. Just a 20 and then 519. It's a piece of cake. Ben, how much pressure can you put on it? Favorite 18.
Ooh,
that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Got
Big
flighted
time.
out. Got flighted out on that last start.
Yeah, big times. Looking at a 115 here. Let's see what he does. He goes over the 15, shuts that out.
Get this thing closed out.
Ooh, okay.
All right.
Well, you know what you do.
Still in
19,
good, yep,
you've done
still in
that
good
several
shape.
times.
Still in good shape.
He went for the trip 15, but he was gonna go double bull finish. You know it. Yeah, no, he was setting himself up.
Can't be mad at that.
It's Friday night. Let's have some fun.
That's right.
We got a Super Bowl cam somewhere. There it is, a solid
there's
ton
nice
right there.
There's a nice ton.
I'll get the Super Bowl cam ready, Brandon. If you're gonna do the 15 double bull, we'll get it for you. Let's see what he does. 65 left.
What's up, Dylan? Good seeing you out there, man. Love you too, brother.
All right, tops.
Thanks, Jess. Hey.
Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. That's unfortunate. Just on top of the wire there. Bounced out. So Ben's going to be looking at a 101 finish here. Let's see what we can do. He's hit higher than this tonight. He still has a shot at it. Yeah. Not anymore, though.
No.
All right. Big time Brandon coming up. He's looking at a tops.
What's up, Brandon guy? Good to see you out here watching.
Victory number 2. There it is. Well done,
Mr.
Medley.
Go. That's what I'm talking
done.
about. So here.
All right, that's 11-2.
Hey, like we said, every leg counts.
That's right. Well done, Brandon. Nice job. Well, he's coming on strong. He's going to finish with a little bit of style, a little bit of class. Love seeing that.
There we go. Yep, Ben is just automatic on that.
Yeah, could this be his third maximum? Yes,
sure
it is.
Yep, absolutely. 160 in yet again.
You play 10 games of 01, double in, right? And 3 of those 10 games,
he's come busted in on.
You're busting in with a maximum.
Yep.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Brandon's
sets the tone.
Yeah, Brandon's finding it with that first start now too.
Yeah,
That's good to see.
Good. Yep.
Josh saying, "Good to hear your voice, Jason. Glad to have you feeling better. I'm feeling great, Josh, and it's a lot because of you guys reaching out, and whenever I get down, I get to read some of those messages. So I thank you all for that. I really do."
Oh, all right, let's see what you got, Brandon. Let's take these last 2 legs.
Let's go, Brandon Medley. That's from Sarah Medley.
There you go. Solid 81.
Yep, staying right in. That's okay.
Yep, keeping himself in the vicinity.
This is where it could hurt, though. Oh, no, not this time. Slides over to the 1.
Yeah, there's that 121.
Yeah.
I think he's had a number of those this evening, too. So
leads himself on a 179. Obviously, no out. A little bit tricky here, but let's see what big time can do.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Is there 123 in store because he opened up with that 9?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, he's been automatic on that. Yeah. That trip 3 turns into a couple of trip 19s right behind it.
Well, neither one of these guys too far out of it. Comes down to what Bank can set himself up for.
Yeah.
All right. Well, he sets himself up for Shanghai in the 20s with a 120 left. Let's see what Brandon can do. How's he going to position himself? Needs a trip right here. And he doesn't get it, so he's not on and out. Let's see what Ben can do with this 120. This first start's going to be crucial.
Yeah.
And it's a perfect first start.
Oh, just missed the Shanghai.
Yeah, just missed. Just a little bit low on that third. I really thought he was going to hit it at that first start. All right, Brandon, looking to put some pressure on this 20.
Yep.
Needs a trip. Finds a trip. Solid dart. Leaves one of his favorites, 95, because he knows how to do that with 2 darts. We've seen it already.
Absolutely.
Let's see what Ben can do with this double 10. There it is. Second dart.
Dead nuts in the middle.
Well. All right. So we got 12 to do. We got one more match.
Not the last leg decider we hold for.
No.
But
it is cricket and Brandon's starting. So this one's going to be close. Let's just have fun with this one, Brandon. Let's see what we can do.
That's it.
That's the way to open right there. That's the way to open right there.
Is. Nice 7 to get in.
Yeah, I think that's acceptable.
Yep. Of course, he leaves Ben his 18s.
Mr. Fosbrink saying, good to hear you back on the mic, Jason. Thank you. Melinda saying, happy you're doing better. Thank you, Melinda. I'm doing better, and a lot of it you guys deserve all the credit in the world for getting me where I'm at. I appreciate every one of you. Did a little Philly accent there. Did you catch that? I appreciate every one of you.
Yes. Oh, yes.
All right, Ben back up to his favorite trip 18.
Yeah. Kind of massaging a couple more points out of it.
Yep. Kind of cruising along. Brandon's opportunity right here. Nice.
Yeah, it is.
There you go.
There
you go. Nice. Kind of shuts the door a little bit on Ben.
Yep. Puts him in the number.
Yep. 25 points down. Forces him to go to the 16s or 15s. He's going to go to the 16s.
Yeah, nice 5, Mark. Got the point lead.
Well, we're on our last leg here. Let me tell you a little bit about the show we got coming up on Tuesday. We've got a Siege show coming up. We have got a young man by the nickname of Little Beast.
A Little Beast, huh?
Little Beast coming to the castle. And this young man is he's quite the phenom. He's out of Kokomo, Indiana. Happy to have him come on the show, but he's going to be fun to watch. His name is Desmond. But one of the players that we see here tonight, Ben, is going to be one of the coaches of Desmond. So we're setting up what's called a celebrity shot. So there'll be 2 players on each team, and then each team will have a coach behind them. We did it previously with Trevor and Lee. This week, we're going to do it with Ben and with Tim. So they're going to have their own little teams that they're going to be coaching up. I'm looking forward to have. We've got a great bunch of players. That's going to be Tuesday at 8 o'clock. It's all steel tip. Celebrity Shot 2 is the name of the show, but I hope you join us. Most importantly, Sean will be back on the mic. Look at this from Brandon. Look at this from Brandon. Great darts right here. Shooting a 4-3.
Yep, he's in a good spot.
And that's Brandon's. That's Brandon's average.
Yeah.
He shoots about a 4 to a 4-3.
Yep. Well, like I said, watching him warming up in the garage, they were shooting 4s pretty consistently. So,
yeah. Nizzle Bill Zizzle. The team name for Little Beast is Little Beast and Dirty Jesus.
Dirty Jesus.
Yes, it's gonna be a fun one to watch. It's gonna be a blast that night, folks. I hope you tune in. Hope you join us. It'll be a fun match. All right, points are tied. Wedge is going to be tied too. Could be. Oh, unfortunately there. Ben decides to hit the 10 a couple times. All right, Brandon. Looking at the bullseyes. And takes it right there. I just throws the other one just for the fun of it.
Yep.
Nothing wrong with that. Great darts right there.
Yeah, that was a good match.
That was fun to watch, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was fun to watch.
A lot of good darts.
Well, Chris, you're looking fantastic. I know you're still on the mend a little bit, as I am too. But it's great to see you.
Yeah,
I think you're doing.
I absolutely appreciate you having me. I know anytime I get the chance to come over here and hang out with you guys, I'd love to. So please,
it's great to have you.
Absolutely, yes, sir.
Folks, thanks for joining us tonight. Please join us again on Tuesday, 8 o'clock. For the Siege, Celebrity Shot 2, some great names. A young lady named Paige is joining us on Tuesday out of Seymour.
Okay.
She's a fantastic shot, too.
Nice, very nice.
Right? I mean, it's an all-star lineup. So please, join us along. We'll be love to have you. Thanks for joining us tonight. If you're going out, please be safe. Thanks for all the well wishes and all the care messages. Thank you, Carlos, for the bunch of fruit. Everybody, be safe tonight. Have fun. And don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
And right now, my life's pretty limited. So
Is it?
that kind of limits what you can and cannot do. Have fun. Be safe.
All right.
Hold on.